That was my emblem.
And what was the emblem representing?
It represented Coast Artillery at that time.
And who were these guys?
This was in ROTC in college.
And that was at USF?
Yes.
And when did you start that?
Pardon me?
What year did you start ROTC? As a freshman?
Yeah, as a freshman. So that would be, I got out of grammar school, out of high school, and well, I started in January 1936.
So that's the actual commissioning of you as an officer in the in the Army?
Yes.
And who is this guy who wrote you this recommendation?
He was the major.
In your unit?
Yeah. I remember running into him at Dutch Harbor. He used to supply me with booze up there.
So he got deployed up to the theater as well?
Yeah, he was on.
And why did they send you down to Camp Callan?
Well, Camp Callan was a basic training camp for Coast Artillery.
It looks like you had a lot of time to hang out with some of these fine women.
Yes.
Mm. See, you were a skier.
Yeah. That's in Washington.
And how long did you spend up there?
I don't remember. At Bremerton Navy Yard, I had the anti-aircraft command of the anti-aircraft to protect the harbor.
So that's Washington, 1942. This obviously had to be in the summertime because you're on the beach there or on a dock.
Right.
Showing off your pecs with yet other women.
Yeah.
So that means, so there's summer 42, and then when did you actually get up to, oh, you were in UMNAC in 42, okay.
Right.
And what are we looking at down here in these?
Looking at the territory. That's what it looked like.
Look pretty bleak.
Yes, indeed. No trees.
And who, oh, I had a question on this guy. Who is it? This guy seems to be
Let's see.
in a lot of photos.
Oh, he was an old friend of mine. He's a dentist now in Minnesota, well, if he's still alive.
And were you guys sharing a Kwanzaa
Right.
hut? And who's this? That's not Dashiell Hammett, is it? Wasn't he up?
Dashiell Hammett is around here, but that isn't Dashiell Hammett. I think Dashiell Hammett's later.
Now, who was fishing up there?
All the guys. We'd go out in a half hour. We'd have a 2.5 ton truck filled with salmon.
Oh my.
Dolly Varden. which was uh, halfway between a trout and a salmon.
Wow. What is it called?
Dolly Varden.
Now, I notice these guys down there are imbibing spirit. Now,
Right.
where did they get the booze?
We made it. And then when I became morale officer, I had 3 ounces a day for every man.
What did you make it out of?
I had it imported.
What did you pay for it with?
Money. Yeah, this is my Quonset hut. As you can see, it's a little snow.
Now, where was it that you had the willy wall below where you couldn't get between,
Up in here.
and it would literally blow, and you couldn't get?
I can remember trying to get 100 feet, and I couldn't make it for 8 hours.
Wow. Well, yeah, look, you can't even. They're almost buried in snow there.
Right.
Yeah, look at the. Just
Yeah.
your little. Oh, who's your puppy?
I don't remember his name.
Well, that's a nice bathroom spa quarters
Yeah.
up there. Now you had to carry. You had to deploy.
Carbine. Yeah, carbines.
Is this dude out there? And this is your dentist friend who's
Yeah,
out there in.
Minnesota.
Yeah, and he's out there in his shirt. That's okay. Obviously, he's.
Right, this is our tent.
How many soldiers to?
2.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's 2.